A woman who has fallen back into suffering is beaten to the point of no return. She still can't help but punish the scoundrel for her own justice until her husband is exposed in public for his true face. She remains trapped in the identity of Qin Wunyang. Bound by old ideas and traditions, she will eventually have to part ways with He Weifeng. Wan Qing may have obtained Huamanzhu, but without people to help, his business is hard to maintain, so he tricks Qin Xingyi, who is full of guilt and self-blame, into helping him. Seeing that his attempts to please her have failed, he beats Qin Xingyi mercilessly. When she is badly injured, she runs to a temple where she once started from scratch with He Weifeng, crying to the gods for He Weifeng's safety. When lighting a candle, the flame keeps getting blown out, making her feel that she is too guilty to be forgiven. At that moment, He Weifeng suddenly appears. Qin Xingyi is shocked and feels guilty. He Weifeng sees her pitiful state, is disappointed but also cares for her, advising her to recognize the scoundrel Wan Qing. Qin Xingyi is full of self-doubt, feeling she deserves to be Qin Wunyang and doesn't want to burden He Weifeng, nor does she have the courage to be Qin Xingyi again. The climax is coming, the flower banquet for the 80th birthday of old lady Tang, which all the flower shops in town refuse to take on. Wan Qing confidently accepts it, not knowing it's all a big trap set by He Weifeng. Of course, when the flowers are delivered to the Tang house, they turn into withered branches. The manager's angry yelling makes him so scared he almost loses his legs. Even more shocking is that Wang Qing spent all his money to buy flowers, but the flower shops suddenly refuse to lend the flower artisans. With no other choice, he ties up Qin Xingyi, who is badly beaten, and goes to ask He Weifeng for help. The next second, Wang Qing is on his knees on the hot stone floor, his forehead bleeding as he begs for mercy. He Weifeng coldly throws out 3 shocking conditions. First, Wang Qing must return Huamanzhu. Second, he must apologize to Qin Xingyi by bowing. Third, he must be ruined. Although Wang Qing is reluctant, he has no choice but to comply. Then He Weifeng takes Sun Dama and Zhu Fu to rescue the flowers. At night, withered leaves and branches come back to life in her hands. Even the picky Tang manager is stunned. The next day, Wang Qing is forced to kneel on the street, crawling while shouting his evil deeds to clear Huamanzhu's name. In the crowd, Qin Xingyi watches the enemy's pitiful state, and all the accumulated bitterness finally turns into a satisfying tear. The punishment for the wicked comes one after another. The county lady and her maid secretly follow Lu Chang, only to fall into a wild wolf trap set by He Weifeng. Surrounded by howling wolves, they tremble with fear. This is just a fraction of what He Weifeng suffered in the military camp. Soon, Lu Shan also faces his punishment, being beaten to pieces by angry citizens in the street. Fleeing in panic, he is hit hard by He Weifeng, who instantly knocks him down into the water. Download the Daily Short app to watch full episodes for free.